Over this course, I've learned many important skills that I will take with me throughout my career. However, three most important ones that I feel connect with nursing are audience connection, nonverbal communication, and preparedness and credibility. I find these very important in nursing, especially nonverbal communication, because it can show your body language, whether it be good or bad, and perhaps a time when you don't really want to convey something to a patient. Audience connection. This is how you get your readers or your audience or whoever you're talking to's attention. This is important in nursing because if you don't have their attention or a certain connection with them, chances are they're really not going to pay that close attention to you and what you're trying to teach or convey or get across to them in regards to their health or any sort of medical reasons. In regards to preparedness and credibility, if a patient doesn't find a nurse credible, there is no way that they are going to want you to take care of them. I know I wouldn't want a nurse to take care of me if I didn't think she was credible or prepared for that matter. I think those two I've learned in this course really kind of go hand in hand in regards to how audiences view speakers. I think if you're prepared, you appear more credible, whether or not you are credible throughout your speech, but you definitely appear more credible. 2 or 3 instances I can really think of, I know that I personally dealt with through nursing and which I can now expand upon through what I have learned through this course is through like the nonverbal communication. If your client or your patient or even someone in your audience is telling you something and you are standing like this, or you just have kind of a smug look on your face, or your body language is all wrong, they can take that in a very negative way. And in return, they might not trust you, or they might not trust divulging certain information with you because they think you're taking it offensively or in a negative connotation. In regards to connecting with your patients or your audience, this is very important with patient teaching. We have to, teach our patients things and convey certain knowledge to them, and unless we have their attention and we feel connected with them, chances are they're not really going to pay attention or even take us seriously. And I think this especially goes for patients who maybe kind of want to learn or even sort of don't want to learn, but if you can connect with them and really make them understand where you're coming from and what you're saying, I think that can come across in a very beneficial way for both parties. And then last but not least, with credibility and preparedness, I know I have seen this even from active practice nurses who go to administer medications to their patient. A patient says, "Hey, what's that pill for?" And they say, "I don't know, let me go look." I personally would never want my nurse to be passing me medication that they have no idea what it is, or have to go and look it up. I think that appears very unsafe. And it would make me nervous thinking, do they even know what they're giving me? Are these even my meds? So I will take all those skills with me, everything that I've learned, but those 3 in particular really stood out to me. Because I know as a nurse, I would want to be, and I would want someone taking care of me who has, kind of negative, or not negative, neutral, body language. They can connect with me, and they're prepared and credible.